Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have 2023 YCS Champ with 307 rating versus YuGiOh with 551 rating, and this is going to be another new format video. Let's hop right in. We're going to see YuGiOh win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Purple Poison, Bambuku, Fenrir, Luster, Pendulum, and then Dynamite. They have Exosister, Elise, Vadis, Prosperity, Imperm, and Zora. So we're going to see Exosister going up against Pendulum. Pendulum's actually a deck that I've been wanting to watch a lot more recently. Like, the deck just searches Necro Valley. So, like, going first is, like, pretty good versus tier. Exosister is it's kind of a whack deck. It's not that great. But Martha's really nice. So they're gonna Prosperity, go banish 6, and then look at the top 6. So they reveal Talons, Martha. Yeah, goes ahead, grabs Martha. Martha and Pax are like the two starters of the deck. And then you just hopefully Prosperity hit one of those two cards. I want this deck to get a little bit more support. They're gonna go Martha effect, and then that's gonna summon Martha, bring out Elise, and then overlay those, summon Maya. Maya effect, go search Returna, and then normal summon, effect to equip from the extra deck, so it's going to go equip the Moon Maiden, and then activate the effect, and then that's going to go ahead and summon, and then they're going to get that, go search for another copy. Okay, overlay those, summon Capital effect, mandatory effect on summon to lock out the graves, and then effect to go search. That's a good spot to Ghost Ogre on the effect on summon. So if you play against this deck, that's like a good Ogre spot. If you have that in your side deck, go for Magnifica, and then set 3 pass. So they have both the Exosister traps, Imperm, Magnifica. They draw Joker. So let's see, can Pendulum break through this? They're gonna go Special Fenrir. Then thinking on summon, they're gonna go ahead and just banish that, get it out of here. Normal summon Joker, Joker effect, they let that go through. Could use this to just tag out into Mia to have a banish. Activate Luster, then activate Dynamite. And use this effect. So detach, summon that over on top of it. You know, return to the extra deck, whatever. You end with this. Activate effect, try to bring out Luster. They're going to chain to banish the Luster. Odd Eyes Revolution effect, discard, pay 500, go search, and then that's going to go search out Luster Pendulum. Now, activate Luster, and then Luster effect, respawns. They're going to chain the banish. I don't know, I feel like using your cards like this, like against Pendulum, probably isn't the best thing to do, but you know, if you start putting them down to low amounts of cards early on, then Imperm should be way more high impactful. Oh, they're just gonna banish Joker. So never mind, just banish Joker. Okay, so that's gonna go ahead, banish Joker, and then Return is gonna banish the Dynamite. Then activate Purple Poison, and then they admit defeat. Okay, yeah, that's just game. Honestly, yeah, with Return to doing 2 because we Magnifico'd, it probably just was worth using it there, because even if they can push, guaranteed they lose to the Imperm. So, on to the next game. We're going to get to see Pendulum go first. We got Ignis, Luster, Judgment, Dynamite, Bambuku. They got Sophia, Irene, Vadis, Evenly, and Ash. So, we do have full combo here. We're going to scale Luster, scale Ignis, Luster effect, pop Ignis, go search for another copy of Ignis, and then Ignis effect in the extra deck to go ahead and special summon out from the deck. It is treated as a tuner, and then they're not going to activate the effect of that to go search and discard. Normal summon Bambuku, Bambuku effect, go search for a Majesty Pegasus. Then scale up the Dynamite, Dynamite effect, target scale, special it out, and then use those, make Beyond the Pendulum effect. And it's also really important to know that this makes it a tuner. Yeah, it's very important to know. Beyond the Pendulum effect, they're going to chain Ash on that, because this does go ahead and try to search, and then scale, Pendulum summon, bring out 2. And then now they're going to activate the Majesty effects. Majesty, go search Secret Village. And then, okay, never mind. We're going to search Sky Iris. And then discard Ignis Phoenix. Majesty effect, go search Luster. And then think if pop the scale or not. I was going to say they don't have to because they can just Sky Iris pop it. Go into Ignister. Ignister effect, summon from the deck. Ignister, bring out the Dynamite. Scale Sky Iris, go into Selene. Selene effect, gain 3 counters. And then after that, they're going to go Ignister effect. I was going to say Ignister effect to pop. That's interesting. Sky Iris, pop that card. And then destroy it. Go search for Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. Said messed up my sequencing. I'm just trying to think, what kind of end board are they even trying to make? Versus, oh, that, yeah, I mean, they definitely messed up. Definitely messed up, but what kind of end board are you even trying to make versus Exosister if you're on Pendulum? Because whatever end board you make is, like, 100 of your end boards are enough to be Exosister. This deck does not do that much. Scaled Odd Eyes Revolution, effect, pop, summon back Ignister. And then Ignister effect, summon from deck. That's going to go ahead, bring out Ignis, make the fusion, effect to add back of the Dynamite power load. And then overlay those, make Hope Harventure, set Judgment. Yeah, that was really badly messed up. You could have multiple more interruptions. If you want to see how to do stuff like that, you can go ahead and check out my Pendulum combo video that I uploaded like a month ago. Just type in on the YouTube search bar the DB Grinder Dracoslayer combos and you'll find it. Because you could have a hand that is a little bit worse than that. You know, it doesn't have Ash, but you'd have had a hand a little bit worse than that and end on like better end board. They draw Dark Ruler, go main phase, battle phase, and then they're going to evenly. You pretty much know the set is Judgment, though. That's like the only thing that this deck sets, because they side deck 3 Judgment with 1 Ariane. So maybe you activate Dark Ruler, and then they Judgment you, and then you go Battle Phase evenly. Or maybe you go evenly and then Dark Ruler, so that way you can play. Maybe that's their thought process. Then they're going to go, you know, main phase 2, Dark Ruler, normal summon out Irene, Irene effect, putting back the Sophia to draw 1. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess it's fair. Right, it doesn't do anything. Draws into evenly, which doesn't do anything. Vadis doesn't really do anything in this matchup. Yeah, so they just scoop. On to the next game. We're going to go ahead and we are going to see Exosister go first. In game number 3, we have Joker, Talons, Fenrir, Performapal, Odd Eyes, Seer, Lightning Storm. They have Returna, Judgment, Vadis, Irene, Imperm. If this was Martha, it would have been nice. Performapal, Odd Eyes, Seer. This is probably something that not a lot of you have seen. Even I didn't see this until like 2 days ago when I saw it randomly. It says you could target 1 Performapal or Odd Eyes card in your graveyard, add it to your hand, then destroy this card. You can only use its effect of Odd Eyes Seer once per turn, so it can add back. Its monster effect on the field is during your main phase. If you control this Pendulum summon card, you can activate the following effect based on its battle position. If it's in attack position, you can banish this card, then target 1 Performapal or Odd Eyes monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If it's in defense, take 1 Performapal or 1 Odd Eyes Pendulum monster from your deck, either add it to your face-up extra deck or send it to the grave. You can only use this effect once per turn. So now they're just going to go ahead, set 4, pass, draw Luster, and this feels really good if you're this player. You have Engine, you have Lightning Storm, which forces them to have an out, otherwise they just auto-lose to it. Fenrir is really solid against that deck. Like, Fenrir is really good against, like, so many of, like, the rogue decks. That if you summon it, you already feel like you're in a great position. Maybe not to the middle column, but they're going to summon it there. Effect, go search Fenrir. Normal summon Joker, Joker effect. And then Joker will go search, grab Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. Discard Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon to go search. That's going to grab Odd Eyes, Arc Pendulum Dragon. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, what are they planning on going for exactly with this? Cause like there's There's a lot of different things you can do, but your opponent also has 3 back row, but they're going to search this. Wow, I did not expect that. The scale effect of this is if an odd eyes card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special one odd eyes monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. So scale 1, scale 8, anything on the scales. They probably have to read both of them. Activate Vadis, pay 800, special summon out 2. That's going to summon out Stella and Elise, both in attack position, by the way. And then activate Returna to banish and overlay. This card does have the effect, immediately after this resolves, you can XYZ, or if you've already XYZ'd, you can banish a card. So they're going to make the Maya, so now they have a banish and an imperm. So link off, make Beyond the Pendulum effect, pay 1,200, they let this go through. Don't they want to imperm that though? I don't know. They have Fenrir. I guess they have 2 blanks. I guess they choose not to. Or okay. Well, okay. He said okay. Well, don't okay me then imperm, but that's fine. Yeah. It's weird for someone to say okay, and then think on it. That's just obvious mistake. And if it's a misclick, then you should say oh, misclick thinking on that. So scale luster, pendulum, summon out the Joker. And then effect, so destroy, and then add back the Odd Eyes Revolution, dragon from the grave to the hand. Yeah, that needs to be destroyed. Link in the Unicorn effect, discard the Odd Eyes Revolution, Fenrir in hand, just letting you know. Okay. They're going to chain the effect. Wow, what a nice guy. What a nice guy. Said Fenrir in hand, just letting you know. Why you gotta be that nice? Because they said that because if they just banish Unicorn, then you just summon Fenrir and that's game. You just summon, battle, attack, effect, banish, set, redeclare, attack. They're only at 24. So they're gonna banish Luster, but then we're just gonna activate Talons. Oh, wait. I guess they wouldn't have had to banish it because it's still going back off Unicorn. But Talons draw 2. That draws into Master Pendulum and Ignis. Scale, effect, pop, Ignis, summon from deck. And then we can just, I guess effect if you want to, but just go battle phase and attack for game. And then, oh, they're gonna scoop? Okay, I was there's no way you got anything in your graveyard that stops this. GG's. Well played. So, seeing how long the match took, it took about 25 minutes long. Exosister takes almost no time to play. Very, very fast deck, has very, very fast games. This deck can take a little while with how long it takes to think, especially when trying to break boards. But the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.